Hey guys, Gian here of Gadget Pilipinas. Today we're talking about this new innovative product by OPPO, the OPPO Air Glass. I know we've seen something like this in the past. I'm looking at you, Google Glass. But OPPO seems to be offering something different here. Alam ko, may iba sa inyo ang mag-iisip no, kung practical ba to or not. And I'm here to give a rather different perspective. Let's get started.
Well, hello there.
Now, just in case you missed one of our news stories last December, the OPPO Air Glass was announced during their Inno Day 2021. OPPO described the Air Glass as an assisted reality device rather than an augmented reality device, meaning it projects information in a 2D plane into your field of view instead of showing 3D rendered objects on top of the real world. This is somewhat similar to Google Glass, which presents contextual cards on its super tiny display. Now, in this case, it's on this one. Now, specs-wise, the Air Glass is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 4100 chipset and only weighs 30 grams. No? It displays information using micro LED that has 3 million nits peak brightness. Pero sabi ni OPPO, ang achievable lang niya at this point is only up to 1400 nits in average conditions. Medyo malayo yung difference, no? The LED is self-developed by OPPO's Smart Micro Projector. Now, in addition, the device can be controlled using voice, touch hand gestures, head movement, and also through the Smart Glass app on a smartphone running on ColorOS 11 or above. While I know that this will work on this OPPO Reno 6, I tried using this on another smartphone using a different version of Android operating system and it works just fine. No? However, ito na yung malaking however, no? As this is an OPPO device, you'll not get to enjoy its full potential unless you're using an OPPO smartphone. It will be twice the disappointment when you try pairing this with your iPhone. There is no iOS support, which tells about how closed this system is for the time being, which I totally understand. Okay, so let me dive into the details of my very short experience with this device. Let me start off with the unboxing experience, that one, no? With less than 1,000 units sold in China. Yup, this is going to be exclusive to China. It is easy to assume that this is going to be a little pricey. The box alone tells a lot about its premiumness and even the accessories and items you'll find inside. There's a glass frame, of course, the one that you just saw earlier, the OPPO Air Glass, a magnetic charging and the sync base. There's a cleaning cloth inside this one, Type-C charging cable, and of course the case. The Air Glass, together with the frame, is super light, no? Sobrang gaan nito. You would not feel like there's another high-tech monocle that is magnetically attached to the frame. Sabi ng anak ko, medyo mabigat pa rin daw. Para sa kanya kasi medyo maliit siyang tao. No? But in my case, no, I think it's not too heavy. This attachment is basically what powers everything. It's the technology powerhouse, if I may say. And if an Air Glass, rather, will not work without this specific device. You sync and charge this on its magnetic charging base, which is included in its retail box. So this is the one. Fully charging it takes about an hour, in my experience, using a 65-watt charger, and it should be good for 20 hours of standby time. Now, how did I manage to connect this on my devices? Since this is a China-limited device, no? China market only, OPPO sent us an APK file that they eventually installed on the OPPO Reno 6 and the Huawei P50 Pocket, just for the purpose of testing it. The application installed both properly on both devices and they just worked fine, no? With some caveats. Now, once installed, I attached the Air Glass to the frame and swiped the panel to browse through the available pre-installed applications. Doing this was flawless with the OPPO Reno 6 as all of the applications worked properly. It was, however, a different case on the Huawei P50 Pocket as some of the applications did not work, like translation and prompter tools. Again, this is understandable case as this is, at least initially, a closed system. Now, with the OPPO Reno 6, the Air Glass perfectly serves its purpose, and that is giving you contextual or custom content fed from the available applications, of course, to the Monocle. By applications, I'm referring here to weather, calendar, health, teleprompter, translation, and also navigation. The application seems to be pulling data from the phone to the digital monocle. It shows everything in bright green minimalistic HUD regardless of application you use. For instance, if you wish to access the weather, health, or teleprompter app, you'll have to slightly look on the right to check and read through the display properly. Now, in the case of the prompter, you will have to upload a text file through the application so that it will be projected to the monocle. There's a little effort to look on the right, like what I'm doing right now, but can be a little strenuous when reading, for instance, scripts through the teleprompter. Now, there is still a sense of novelty in using this, but since this is a China market-only device, I wasn't entirely surprised to hear Mandarin Chinese speaking commands via its speaker. Oh, and speaking of speaker, the speaker does the job of transferring the sound from the connected smartphone with almost zero delay. You can use it as your typical Bluetooth earphone. It uses a technology a little similar to open ear audio technology of Bose. It can also be used as a wireless microphone that you can use on voice and video calls. The audio is very clear and loud enough unless there's too much noise in the background. Now, while I shouldn't be asking the question, should you buy it? I'd rather ask, should you be hyped about this? Let me be blunt here, guys. You should not be hyped about this yet. There's a reason why this is only sold in China, and that's because their consumers there are more mature in terms of consumer technology. For now, the OPPO Air Glass is a show of how OPPO is valuing innovation, which they have a good track of, like AI selfie and Super VOOC charging. OPPO Air Glass, however, has a tough role to fulfill in removing the stigma left by Google Glass and other wearable smart glasses announced in the market. Hey buddy, what's up? My cat, it's meowing. Now, that's it. Now for our video today, I hope you learned something in this video. If you did, a sub would greatly be appreciated. I post videos every Thursday and Friday on this channel, and we publish articles on our website at www.gadgetphilippines.net. Again, this has been Gian, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!